it on here, and we'll be good to go. I think we're on. I think. And we are on. There we are. I see us. So, bring this up here. All right. My mom's on. My sister's on. So it's the Gallo show today.
It's a family affair. Welcome back.
So, yeah, welcome back. How was your trip?
Very well. Can we do it again?
Please.
Soon. Not
Yeah, like
not like
tomorrow?
not like a year from now.
Like tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
It's amazing. Everybody's got the same impressions, about going on vacation and hate to come back to work, and
It's true.
it's 100% true.
Oh, absolutely true.
Yeah, it's difficult.
So-
It's difficult.
How should we start this?
We got to recap. It,
Okay.
Because it was a good one.
Okay.
It was a good one.
So, start.
Well, we got down there Friday.
Friday? No.
Yeah,
No.
Friday.
You left Tuesday.
Well, don't
Oh,
forget.
that's right. I forgot. You went to.
I went to see Mickey.
I forgot about that.
I went
yes.
to see Mickey. So we got
What's
down
up,
there.
Tom?
We got down there Friday. We took a ride over to Spectrum Field to look at buying some tickets.
Right.
Because we didn't have all the games. And Villanova's baseball team was playing the low A Phillies in the stadium. Very cool because it's filled with parents, moms, dads, sisters, brothers. It was cool. So that was our Friday.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then, Saturday was
Harper Day.
Harper Day.
So,
Yeah.
so March 9th will affectionately be known forever as Harper Day for at least the next 13 years.
As long as this ship sails correctly, yes. As long as this ship is in
right.
check.
So, what was your favorite part about the whole trip?
That's a good one because I had a lot of fun. We mixed in Disney, Epcot.
Right.
I'll be honest with you, we had a lot of friends down there.
That was my favorite part.
We had a lot of friends.
My favorite part.
And bringing everybody together.
Yes. So the best day for me was probably St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And for me being Italian, it's not a good thing.
Right.
But
Yeah.
the best part was meeting you guys that were down there.
Yeah.
That to me was so cool.
Yeah.
And just having the feeling that you've known these people for a while.
And you have.
Well,
You know what I mean? You have. You just never met them.
right, right. And after meeting them, they still talk to me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But no, I mean, the games, Saturday, I think we did, 7, 8 games, I want to say.
we did 7. Yeah.
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 It just, it was just a lot of sun, as you can see.
Yeah. Actually, I think you have more of a tan than I do.
Yeah.
The sun doesn't affect me as much because
Yeah. You
I'm
and
used-
Sue both.
yeah.
But no, every day was, we had something going on, whether we had a baseball game at Spectrum Field or we had, a trip down to Bradenton for a road game
See who?
or whoever plays down. I don't know who plays down
I
there.
don't know.
I don't know.
We don't care about that.
I love the minor league complex.
Yeah.
I try to, when people ask me about spring training, I'm like, you got to put it on your bucket list.
Absolutely.
You have to put it. If you're a half a baseball fan, you got to take in Clearwater. There's just so much going on.
I keep telling Dolly that, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll never get down there. Just
know.
go. Come on, Mom, go."
It's
So I think now.
there's people like, well, I do baseball, but my wife hates baseball.
Leave
Well,
her home.
you know, if you lock into a hotel that's got a a nice sauna, hot tubs,
they have spas down
pools,
there, don't they?
you know,
Yeah.
20 minutes
Right.
down 60 and you can be on Clearwater Beach.
Exactly.
One
right.
of the most beautiful beaches in all the land.
It is. It is.
I mean, there's plenty of food, there's plenty of drink, there's plenty of everything. There isn't anything, and I mean, Florida's a beautiful place as it is.
It is.
Let's face it.
It is.
For the most part, it's it's warm.
It was this trip.
Okay.
Remember 2
It's
years
warm.
ago it was
oh
not.
man, we froze our butts off. But I had to put the heat on one day in the hotel. It got a little
Really?
It got a little crusty.
God.
Yeah, I had to. The old man's it gets cold.
Well, it did get down to what, 40? I think one night.
We'll
So-
see. I think it might have dropped below 40.
No, it wasn't below 40.
I'm
You
pretty
might have felt like that.
Yeah, I know I'm older than 40, but no, it's and I guess I don't know what's the right word, because excitement just doesn't seem to be.
Ryan said he expected to see you in the parking lot at Barnaby's tonight.
That's a great thought. That's a great thought. Or the parking lot of the store, or Bryn Mawr Trust. Somebody suggested Bryn Mawr Trust. But no, we're back home.
Yeah, we're back home, so we're here until
We're back home.
we do have something planned. We're not sure exactly when, but
Yeah, we're working on a bunch of
that
stuff.
yeah,
You know
that's
what I
gonna
mean? We're working on a
that's
bunch
gonna
of
be
stuff.
out of control.
So,
Ugh, God.
I think Ryan will come to that one.
he has no choice.
I think Ryan will come.
Yeah,
to
you don't have a choice. Hey, Joe.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a good trip. Whether you drive, whether you fly, whether you have somebody else drive you. It's a good it's a good time. I tell everybody, put it on your bucket list. Do it at least once, and I guarantee you,
You'll do it again.
you'll go back. You'll go back.
Yeah,
There's
once. This is one of those trips where, like, Disney. You go to Disney, and it's great. You can wait another couple years,
Yep.
another decade before you
Yep.
go. Spring training. Once you go, it's going to be in your blood. So you're going to want to go again and again and again.
So let me ask you. So, what is it about this team?
Look at the lineup. So, starting lineup. Hernandez, right?
He's at the bottom.
Not going in order.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going in the order that I remember.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you got Hernandez, Segura, Harper, Hoskins, Real Muto, all right, Herrera,
McCutcheon,
McCutcheon. I keep on forgetting McCutcheon.
Franco,
and then Nola. You can't.
Their 1 through 6 is probably as strong as there is in baseball. I know I'll get arguments.
Right.
I know I'll get arguments, but
And their 7 and 8 aren't bad either.
No.
So-
they're a strong team, but as the owner said, you got to play the games.
Well, and that's the whole thing. If I know I'm going to get crap for saying this, but if coaching doesn't get in the way, we're going to be a hard team to beat.
The coaches are fine. It's the manager, you mean. Be more specific.
Okay.
It's okay.
I was
You're allowed. You're allowed.
Okay, so
The day before opening day, go ahead, rip them.
So if managing doesn't get in the way, then we're going to be a tough team. I think we're going to be a tough team to beat no matter what. Because number 3 is not going to be looking in the dugout for a sign. He's got the green light every day, every at bat.
Again, I'm going to keep going back to 1 through 6.
Right.
I think the lineup's going to be pre-printed.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
With a little slide in thing for number 9. Yeah. So
I just.
who we got? We got Kutch leading off, right? And then Segura after him.
2. Yep. Harper
And then number 3 is number 3.
Yep.
Right. And
Yep.
then Hoskins.
The big fella 4.
Right. And then Real Muto's next.
5.
And then Herrera or Franco.
I don't know that they have that figured out. I think you could Herrera, Franco, Hernandez.
You can.
6, 7, 8.
and you can play around with them,
You know,
as you go.
I think those three guys are could and should have phenomenal seasons.
Yeah.
The pressure's off. The pressure is off all three of those
Well,
guys.
so here's the way I look at it. Last year, you had one or two guys where the whole team was on their shoulder. We don't have that anymore.
Right.
So now, I think the fact that we're going to have less pressure on the guys to perform because we have a lot of guys that can perform, it's going to make it easier for them to hit.
Sure.
Now, we didn't get a lot in spring training.
Yeah.
But-
They were going through the motions.
Right.
They were
And
getting in shape.
They're trying different things. They're
Yep.
trying this, trying that.
Yep.
And you're right, Brian. Real Muto is one of the keys. But I
Best
think,
catcher in baseball.
yeah, I think that's going to be phenomenal.
I got into an argument with a Yankees fan down there about Gary Sanchez, their catcher, the
Really?
Yankees. I'm like, I'll give Gary a couple years. He's still young. He's still young. So, but I think we, the off-season acquisitions have been fantastic. You go back to 08, and
Right.
and I go back to 08 a lot, trying to compare, and there's really no comparison because you had homegrown talent,
Right.
that developed and everything came together. So it was, it was a feel-good story there.
Yep.
With Utley and Rollins and Howard and Hamels. That was the
Right.
core of homegrown talent.
So, how long do you think in
Don't
this
ask.
season?
Don't ask.
What?
Don't
What do you
ask.
think I'm going to ask?
How long is the manager
No.
going to survive?
Nope. That's not what I'm going to ask. How long do you think it's going to take for this team to gel?
I think that process has already started.
It's already started.
I think that process is. I think they need to get into game management situation.
Correct.
You know what I mean? It's like anything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like washing your car.
Right.
You hose it down with water, then you
Right.
put the soap on. I think they all have to feel each other out. Like you said, how many times did they roll out the starting lineup during spring training?
Right.
You know what I mean? That they're going to be rolling out tomorrow.
Right. It was the last couple games, maybe.
If that.
If that.
If
Right.
that.
Well, and actually no, because Hoskins,
Yeah, he came up with a bum, back was it? Shoulder?
I think it was shoulder. So
He says he's okay. I hope he's okay because I need the big fella to produce. I want to see him. I want to see him get a fat contract.
Okay, so who was it that said, "Oh, he's just sore. He'll be fine."
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
He will. He
He'll
will.
be fine.
He will.
He got the proper therapist to massage it, and it's all
Not
good.
the one that Robert Kraft had, right?
No,
different.
Well,
Different.
it could have been. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going there.
So,
Did he get out of that?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
he gave him $25,000 and admitted he was doing what he was doing, and see ya. And did you hear the whole story now? His girlfriend's pregnant, and it's not.
Oh baby.
Anyway, so Joe's saying that Arrieta is a key too.
Well, he's got to come up with more than 10 wins.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
$30 million, 10 wins. You know what I mean? Come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is the key. And I'll tell you what, right out of the gate, Gabe has put him right into a pressure game Sunday night, ESPN game. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So, he's not giving him any days off.
Well, he doesn't deserve any days off.
So, I mean,
Sorry. I don't think any of them deserve any days off
Well, I
yet.
mean, you got to massage
Yeah.
the whole thing. It's 162 games.
Right.
It's 162 games.
So,
You know what I mean? But you got to get out of the gate. You got to.
Oh, no, absolutely.
I mean, this is like a big time horse race.
right.
You know what I mean? You
And-
got to get out and let everybody chase you.
And that's fine. Yep.
You know what I
so,
mean? Not like last year where you had a complete second half collapse. I'm
Right.
talking about get out and have fun.
right.
Have fun, enjoy the game, play it like you're a little boy, right? Huh?
Yep.
You know what they tell you?
Yeah.
You know?
So,
and
all right.
put some wins together.
Brian has a good comment here. He says Arrieta has to stay away from early inning runs. See now, not that I don't agree with you because I do, because we definitely have to stay away from early inning runs. But in the past, we didn't have the hitting to come back from that.
Right.
Now, I believe we do. So it's a problem. It's not going to be as big of a problem as it was. But we still need to score
Well,
runs.
you got guys that have been there, done that before. You know, McCutcheon, former MVP.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, Harper. You know, he's been in the playoffs.
Our number one fan just made a comment.
Oh yeah, what's up?
So
What'd she say?
she says, everybody wins 53, everybody loses 53. It's what you do with the other 53 that matters.
53.
So she's calling for 92 wins.
Interesting. Everybody's in that 90 to 95 range. Everybody.
Yep.
Everybody.
So
Let me tell you. Barring injuries, and if they can have a season like Boston had last year,
Right.
where they stay healthy
Yeah.
and everything plays,
So, okay, so we need Hoskins to stay healthy.
everybody.
We need
You can you
Harper needs to stay healthy.
Yep.
He really needs to watch. You're right, it is 54. 'Cause I was doing the math in my head and you were off by 3. So he has to watch where he is in the outfield because he has a habit of not watching. And then he runs up against the wall and hurts himself. Or he'll flip over the fence and hurt himself. Or he'll run into somebody and hurt himself.
right.
And
Or he has crazy man Odubel running into him.
that's the other thing. That's the other thing. And Brian brought this to my attention because I couldn't really see the outfield from where we were sitting. He almost ran into the other two.
He plays with reckless abandon.
And it's
Yeah.
good to have that mindset, but it's not good because you're not the only guy out there.
Right.
So he needs, yeah, exactly, Chris. So he needs to watch, and if somebody says I got it, back off.
Right.
You know, go
But
fix your
the center-
dreadlocks
the
or
center-
something.
Are they real?
They look like Cheetos to me, so I have no idea. We gotta get you a dread wig. So if somebody knows where we can get a dreadlock wig for Carl, let me know.
I'll wear it. Absolutely, I'll
You'd be
wear
like Mike Schmidt.
it. Absolutely. I gotta look better than that.
Well, it's not hard to look better than
That
Mike
was
Schmidt.
that was a Larry Anderson wig that he stole.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, I forget why he
I
did
think
I forget that whole thing.
because the fans and the media were all over him,
Oh, that's right.
and he was trying to he was trying to be somebody he wasn't, right?
Yep.
But no, I mean, injuries. Let's face it, injuries are part of the game.
They
You
are.
know what I mean?
We just got to limit them.
Right. Yep.
So
Nothing major.
No.
Nothing
no.
major. Stay healthy.
Yep.
Stay healthy. Play the. I think there's a lot of key components to this as far as guys playing natural positions.
Right.
Not making half the errors because they're not playing their position.
We'd be talking about maybe Hoskins.
That's one. That's one right out of the chute. That's one. And I just think, I think guys are going to be more relaxed because they're going to know their roles.
And we haven't pretty much, not 100%, but we have an all-star lineup.
Guys have been there, done that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not like we have one or, and I said it before, but it's not like we have one or two people. We have a solid core team.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'll bring your guy back up into this conversation. I don't see how he can mess it up. I really
He'll
don't.
find a way. If anybody could find a way to screw this up,
You know what?
He'll do it.
I'm confident.
that he'll screw it up.
I think he has turned the page from last year. I think it was a learning curve for him.
I will believe that when I see it. The first time I see him use 7 pitchers in one game,
Well, I'm not saying that's not a possibility.
that should not
Because-
ever be a possibility.
Well, I mean, it's matchups. Yeah, I know.
How are you going to learn if you don't pitch to your weaknesses?
So if your starter gives you a solid 6,
7.
well, that would be awesome.
Right.
Because then you get a solid 7. You bring in your 8th inning guy and your closer.
Right.
Okay.
Shades of 2008.
Right. A, they don't let them pitch 7 anymore.
2, we don't have a closer.
Okay. B, you don't know who the 7th or 8th inning guy is,
Right.
and you don't have a closer.
Right.
So
But we have one, but
those
he
are
sucks.
those are things that. Come on, Hector's a good guy.
I'm
Come
not
on.
saying he's not a nice guy.
Come on.
He's
Come
just
on.
inconsistent.
He could be lights out. And I think again. Wait, time out.
Okay.
Time out. Given the proper role
Right.
with the group of veteran guys he has out there, I think he'll be fine.
Again, I'll reiterate myself. I'll believe it when I say it. Because he's either
Okay, so
On?
that's strike 2. We got Kapler. we got Kapler 1, Hector 2.
he's either
I'm sure we'll get to 3.
he's either on, and when he's on,
But in all
or
fa-
he's not.
But in all fairness, come on. Is
There's
it-
there's no gray area with him.
Yeah, but see, I think Hector's better than that. I do. I think he's better than that. I think he has shown that.
See, Nick agrees with me.
Who, Nick?
Nick Graff.
Oh.
So
Stick to hockey, Nick.
there you go. Another one. Robert Steed. Hector blows 4 games by the end of April.
You guys have no confidence at all. None. And I will, matter of fact, I'll make a note right now.
Okay.
That was Nick Graff and that was Robert Stead.
And Brian.
Hannum?
Yep. Let's
Right.
see. Well, hold on. Let me read what he said first. It says needs to cut down on his home runs. Yes, he does.
Look, they got
You're right.
the bullpen isn't surrounded by him alone.
Tom agrees. We need consistency from him, and that's what I'm not saying.
Okay, well, it's simple. They sent him down last year. He came back a different pitcher.
So is he going to carry that into the season?
So let me ask you this.
My mom.
What'd she say?
Kaplan needs to turn his computer off. See, now you know where I get it from.
Well, they shouldn't allow laptops or any form of computer in the dugout.
They're not in the dugout. He has somebody up there going,
Well, they now are.
are they seriously?
Well, do you see the coaches in hockey? They have
Yeah.
the iPads right behind
So
them.
here's what I want to happen. So foul ball, iPad out.
Okay, 3. Okay, so we got Kapler, Hector, and laptops all out.
All gone.
Okay.
So,
It's opening day tomorrow. It hadn't even started yet.
I know.
Hector hasn't blown any games. Kapler hasn't, dethroned anybody.
As of right now, we're undefeated.
We're clean. We're clean. We're playing clean right now.
Yep. So, so what are you doing for opening day?
I'll be here.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be here. You're going to be here at the store?
Well, not here.
Oh, I was getting ready to say, bring lunch.
I could work from here.
You could. Yeah, absolutely. Anytime. No, I just getting back and, I just...
I know. I was going to go to opening day, but my boss is like, "Yeah, you've been off for 2.5 weeks," and I'm like,
It's going to be crazy down there.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's going to be one big party.
I'm surprised people aren't in the parking lot now.
What time do they open? What time
I don't
do the
think they
lots
open up till 7 o'clock. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's,
Fortnite in the clubhouse.
What's that?
Fortnite in the clubhouse. All right, Tom.
No more Fortnite.
Joe says he's going to be here or there.
Joe,
Stinger.
he's coming to the opener?
No.
Oh.
He said he'll be here, which is there in sunny Florida. So. All right, Brian, you going? You suck.
Brian.
Adam.
Yeah. Yep.
John without us. You believe that?
It's all good. It's all good. He can boo. He can boo Hector from
There you go.
from Ashburn Alley.
Have a beer for me.
So,
God.
so that's that's one of the things that I wanted to bring up. So there's a lot of change going on, in and amongst the 25 man roster.
Right.
But how about all the changes at Citizens Bank Park?
So.
Tons of changes.
Okay. Go through some.
McFadden's is gone.
Is it really?
Gone.
Wow.
Gone.
Turn the sound off, by the way.
Gone.
What did they?
Wait, you don't like my sound?
Well, I don't
I
want you to
usu-
get yelled at.
Yeah. Well, she's probably
No, she's watching.
Is she watching?
Yeah. She just sent a big frowny face.
Of course.
So what did they put there?
Well, it's Shake Shack,
Okay.
part Shake Shack
All right.
and part Beer Garden.
Well, the beer garden was there before, though.
Well, that was part of McFadden's.
Okay. All right.
I think that was part of McFadden's.
Right. It was the other part of McFadden's.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So now it's, it's full core Beer Garden outside,
Right.
and then you have the Shake Shack.
So, okay. Yeah, I think it was time for McFadden's to go.
They were my go-to spot.
Right.
Because
Right.
I could park, walk in there, and hang out there right till the national anthem, and then
There
be
you go.
inside.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I know it lost its luster, and
Yeah.
but I think Xfinity kind of put the kibosh on them.
Yeah, they're doing that for everybody.
You know what I mean? I enjoyed McFadden's.
Eh.
It's not going to make or break. I'm still going to go to the games.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So what other changes are coming down?
Well, did you see they put concrete poles all the way around the perimeter of the stadium?
Did they?
For security.
Really?
So they supposedly a armored truck could run into them and not get through.
Are they expecting?
I think the Phillies are one of the teams that have taken this whole security thing to
Right.
to a whole nother level. You know
Okay.
what I mean? First off, I don't know how they're getting in South Philly.
Right.
Okay, but remember they had those portable things that they used to roll in and block the streets
Yeah.
and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So now they got a whole perimeter around the stadium. So
Really?
I guess there'll be no vans trying to
Wow.
implode.
I wonder who had the contract to do that.
But it's
Wow.
and there's been there's been a lot of upgrades, and I think it started last year. Moving, the Bulls barbecue
Right.
out to out there to center field.
Right.
Well, actually, left field.
Left field.
Right there. As you go in off of Ashburn Alley there.
Okay. So
I mean, there's a lot of I don't know. I think
Well-
they said there's 100 different beers on tap. I think I
Really?
read that somewhere.
that's awesome. And you
100.
can now get mixed drinks in the stands.
Right.
Before it was just Diamond Club.
Diamond Club, or I guess the high,
yeah,
the high
the-
top.
The
what was it
Hall of
called?
Fame Club.
What was it called up
The Hall
there?
of Fame Club.
No, there, but then there was another one up in what the?
On the 400 level?
Yes.
Yeah. Being really drunk in the 400 level is not something you really want to do. It's a long way down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The Liberty Bell from the Vets there.
The Liberty Bell from the Vet. They
Yeah.
moved in. They redid it. Looks nothing like
Wow.
nothing like it.
So when's your first game that you're going to?
I don't have that date.
Yeah.
I don't have
Me
that
neither.
date, but I got a funny feeling it could be this weekend. I just have a feeling.
Yeah.
Just saying.
All you need is a standing room only ticket.
Just saying.
So
Just saying. I think Saturday's a 4:05 game, but I like that Sunday night game.
it's Sunday night.
I like that Sunday night game a lot.
Wow.
I like that Sunday night game a lot.
All right.
So
Yeah, that's what we need is more drunks at Citizens Bank Park.
I mean, look at the Eagles. Look at
I know.
that tailgate party every
But-
home game.
Very good friend of mine has season tickets, and he's there every single game in the lot. They have it down.
Yeah,
Yeah, and these people are professionals.
yeah, and rightfully so, because that's their enjoyment.
Yeah.
That's their enjoyment. That's their getaway for. Well, now it's 10 games because they've included 2 preseason games.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
the eight games and but it's a party down there.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
party. I mean, all the teams are doing it. I
Yeah.
mean, look at the city's now building a stadium for the Philadelphia Fusion.
Oh.
What happened?
So apparently there's a concert Sunday night too.
Oh yeah, who is it?
Muse. They're going to be at Xfinity, right? JR says we got nice tans. Thanks. So yeah, Sunday night's going to be a mess.
Is it wrong to say
What?
thank you, JR?
Yeah. He has a better tan than us.
I was going there and I bit my tongue. I was going there. He won't care.
I hope
He won't
not.
care. He's
Okay, so what is the restaurant I recommend going to Clearwater? Island Way Grill. Island Way Grill is on Gulf to Bay Boulevard. Well, it's actually, you go down Gulf to Bay Boulevard, going down towards Clearwater Beach, and then there's a little shoot off.
Island Way.
Island Way, right? It's there. John, if you go there, you have to get Louis the 13th. It's a shot, and it'll cost you about $75 for a shot, but it's worth it.
I thought you were going there to eat.
Well, you do that while you're waiting to eat.
How much is dinner if the shot's $75?
They're comparable.
Glad I stay down in the low rent district.
But they're great food. You'll love it.
So you and Larry go there and do $75 shots?
No.
Oh,
No, I went there once, and
okay.
it was one of those like Del Frisco's. You don't really go often.
Gotcha.
So, but it depends on what kind of food you're looking for. If you're looking for like seafood or steak or stuff like that, then you want to go to Island Way Grill. Other than that, I mean, there's other places to go. But Sean just joined. Hey, Sean.
So,
I'm starting to get a little nasally here. So
uh-oh. Sounds like we got some of our Clearwater peeps checking in.
yeah,
huh?
they're all checking in.
checking to see what parking lot we're working from.
I'll tell you that was hysterical.
That was so random.
So, kind of explain that because there wasn't a lot of people watching. I don't think that day.
Talk about drunks.
Yeah. So
My gosh.
the first Wednesday, we were supposed to do the podcast from the fountain,
Fountain,
right? And we couldn't because Facebook screwed up.
Don't rip them. They'll kick us. They'll boot us.
Screw 'em. And then the second Wednesday, we were supposed to do it in front of the fountain, but there was a game that Wednesday, and by 6:30, all the drunks were coming out of the
Yeah.
tiki bar.
For everybody who hasn't been to Clearwater, Frenchie's stays open. Frenchie's Tiki
Right.
Bar
Till 6 o'clock.
stays open 2 hours after the game
Right.
ends. They have sometimes live entertainment, DJs. They'll take every dime in your pocket. They don't care if
Yep.
you're on your hands and knees.
No.
There is no cutoff.
No, they don't care.
There is
They
no
don't care.
cutoff.
Well, we saw the guy who almost
yeah.
fell into.
Oh, he did fall.
No.
Well, he didn't fall in the fountain, but
right.
he fell in the street.
Then this guy had to be 70-some years old.
He was hammered.
Oh my God, he looked like Willie Nelson, right? And he was literally sleeping on the fountain,
Yeah.
right? Waiting for a ride. I don't even think he knew his ride was there. I think his ride was sitting there for like 15 minutes before the guy got up. He gets up and bam, down. down for the count.
Yeah.
They pick him up, walk him to the car, tries to get in the car again, bam, down again. At that point, you're not getting in my car. You're definitely not getting in my car at that point because I'm afraid of things leaking out of you from whatever orifice you have that isn't controlled.
Yeah, that was so that we randomly
Pick the parking lot.
picked the parking lot, you
Yeah.
know, and made the best of
We
it.
did, but we had a good time.
We did.
We did have a
We
good
did.
time.
We love making fun of each other. You know what I mean? We
And
love making fun
ourselves.
of others. You know,
Right. And you were giving me grief.
Why?
Some dago thing.
Oh, it's that Italian thing.
There at that time, I think there was more Italians there than there was anybody else.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. You guys rule the world. You guys rule the world.
Oh God.
So,
So
but yeah, I mean, we got that show under our belts. The jumping back, we're kind of going back and forth, but going down, I stopped at south of the border
right, I saw
for
that.
the cheesy bumper sticker, and one of our somebody jumped in, and I was doing a live shot, and
Right.
somebody was like, next time you need to get on the elephant.
God.
Yeah,
You
so-
might not make it down to spring training if you do that.
So I just can't believe that place still is in existence. Like it's still like a thing.
I drove by it.
How do they survive?
Because it's a tourist trap.
But
I-
what are you spending? What are you spending? Like $1.49 for a soda?
Oh no, people are going there to get fireworks and stuff like that. So I drove by it at 6:00. I got there around 6:00 or 7:00 on Friday on the way home, and they were closed.
Oh, really?
I think they closed at 5:00.
Oh,
So I don't know.
it's just it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Joe said we looked like movie stars
Yeah.
with the sunglasses
Yeah,
on. So
yeah. God forbid there ever be a movie.
Okay.
Who's playing you?
God, Nicolas Cage.
Who's playing me?
I don't know. See, the reason that came into my head, you don't know when I was younger and had hair, how many times I got told I looked like him.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
I never saw it, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, you never know. Yeah, we could get a call.
Oh yeah, there you go. So, all right, we'll pose that to everybody. If there was a movie made about us, who would play us?
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Belinda's answer. Can't wait for Tom's answer. Boy, they're cackling big time right now. I know
Ooh,
it.
let's see.
I could just see these billboards.
De Niro. That has to be for me then.
Yeah,
So,
unreal. But no, it's so we got opening day tomorrow.
yes.
Got opening day tomorrow. Game time 3:05.
Yep. And then opening night Saturday.
Right.
Because they do the opening day for the day game, and then they do opening night for the weekend.
Yep.
And I forget what they're giving out tomorrow for opening day.
T-shirt.
Probably a t-shirt.
T-shirt.
For
Anybody listening? I wear an extra large.
Yeah, I wear
It's a
large,
cool-
extra large.
It's a cool shirt. It's got the Liberty Bell on it.
Ooh, wait a minute. I know 2 people that work down there. Meg, if you're watching, keep me a shirt. Keep Carl a shirt. 2 extra larges if you can do it. I'll have to text her tonight. Rally towels? They're giving out rally towels. No, not Joe Pesci. I'm way taller than Joe Pesci.
How come it's always about you?
There goes
See, it's that Italian thing again, isn't it? See? Here we
Oh
go.
God.
Yeah, I'll be looking for a new part.
No, I think Saturday they're giving out
The hoodie for the
for the
kids.
kids, right?
For the
Which I think
kids.
is very cool.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right,
I could see Sunday night as the rally towel for Sunday night baseball.
that makes sense.
I could see that.
That makes sense.
I could see that.
I don't
I'm pretty
know.
sure they're
You know,
giving
it's-
out a.
Actually, we could just look it up.
Yeah.
But
I'm not allowed to use my phone.
that's right. I forgot about that. So we yell at you.
Yeah, I just have it here, and I do this every once in a while. I just
Oh God.
So yeah, I mean it's a fun time, right?
It
It's
was
a
so
fun
much
time.
fun. It
I
was so
mean-
much fun. I got to spend a lot of time with two very good friends. Who let me stay there. Thank them very much, Barb and Larry. It was fun. We had a good time. It was good to spend time with them and annoy them for 2.5 weeks. And then, believe it or not, Thursday.
I don't find you annoying.
Really, Mom, Lisa, am I
Well,
annoying?
whoa. I didn't say recruit the family. Okay, come on.
Wow, tomorrow's a rally towel.
Rally town?
Yeah,
I thought no T-shirts.
that doesn't make any
Where
sense.
did I get that from?
I don't know. So Sue said Sunday's shirts.
Oh, Sunday's
So they
the
flipped it.
shirts. Oh,
They flipped it.
yeah, that's bogus.
So
That's
that's
crazy.
stupid. That's stupid.
That's crazy. There's Nick's number one. Yeah, Rally Towel Sunday night national TV.
I'm glad I'm not going tomorrow then.
So yeah, well we still do Meg
Meg, we got to get shirts.
Sunday.
Shirts from Sunday. All right, Meg, Sunday shirts, extra large.
We'll take the Rally Towels too.
So I have a rally towel story.
Okay.
I know she's gonna kill me for telling this story. So we had a family outing, right? Phillies game, and I think we were in 200 level somewhere, and they gave out rally towels. It was
Okay.
2008, and Phillies were doing good,
Great year.
right? So we're there. My mom says, "You're patient with me." You are.
See?
So-
I am. Well, it's because
Yeah.
he pays me.
So they're telling everybody to, wave the rally towels. Something happened, blah, blah. My mom's sitting there going like this with the rally towel in his hand. My two nieces did nothing but harass her about that forever.
Can't believe you're telling that story. Is that what sons do?
Yes. Hey, who takes care of her better than me?
You.
Okay, there you go.
You.
I'm allowed
No-
to tell
no-
that story.
No doubt.
I'm allowed to tell that story.
No doubt. Can't wait till she sees you next time. She's gonna smack you with the rally towel.
No, she won't use a rally towel. Wooden spoons.
Wooden spoon.
Wooden spoons. Ask Sue about wooden spoons growing up.
With the nuns? Oh, you didn't go to Catholic school.
Me in Catholic school? God, I'd burn as soon as I walked in there. But
All right, so let's get down to the important stuff.
okay.
How many wins? And I don't need a maybe
Exact
this. No, I need an exact number
Exact
because I'm
number?
writing it down.
All right.
You need me to go first?
No. I'm going 95.
Impressive. So, aside from
So somebody take note of this.
Gabe managing out of his mind,
I think they're going to
and
win
Hector
despite him.
and Hector blowing up, and what was number 3? I forgot already.
Analytics. Computers.
The laptop getting
I
trashed.
think they're going to. So here's
You're going 95.
Yes.
That's a strong number.
because
That's a strong.
because I think Neris is going to be a non-factor
Okay.
because I think we're going to be to the point.
So he's going to pitch, and he's going to pitch well enough that all the detractors
No,
are going to leave him alone.
no, I think that we're going to have enough runs and a good enough outfield and infield that he's going to be a non-factor.
Okay. So just him or all of the relief pitchers? Because if you're throwing that out there carte blanche,
Right.
that they're going to be better defensively
Right.
in the infield and the outfield.
I think that the closing team is going to be a non-factor.
Okay. 95.
95.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to be a little bit more conservative,
Okay.
only because I think, the Mets are a good team.
Right.
I think the Nationals are a very good team, and I think the Braves, are going to come back, with another. I think the division is good.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on record for 90.
Okay.
90.
Yep.
So whoever's writing down 90,
Got a lot of 92s, 91.
and they're gonna squeak into the playoffs.
Tom remembers a wooden spoon. Yeah, we got a lot of 90s. I don't see any 80s in there.
So,
So you're going 90.
you're
Going
going
95.
you're going 95.
All right.
Is that because you spent too much time on 95, and that's the only number, and that's the only number you can come up
Yes. All right, Joe.
You know.
Joe's saying 92 with you, or you go 90, Fred. Sorry about that.
with? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm right around 90. I think
So Mr.
I think-
Fico picked 92.
it's
90
gonna.
also, I mean.
Oh, I may have to change. Great minds think alike. See, right there.
Vegas has the Phillies 12-1 for the World Series. I don't think they're going to do a series this year.
I actually,
I think they'll get in the playoffs.
I have to bite my tongue because I think the Nationals, their pitching is phenomenal. I think they could very, very easily win the division
Really?
unless the Phillies play lights out.
And I think
If
that's
the
what's
Phillies
gonna
play
happen.
lights out, otherwise I got the Nationals winning and the Phillies getting in as a wild card. And
As long as they get in, I don't care how they get in.
right, but I just think the Phillies pitching right now to me is not strong enough.
Right.
To be in that 95 conversation. I hate.
So now,
bigger-
now who's being negative?
No 90 is not being negative.
I know.
90 is not being negative, and trust me, I'll eat all the crow in the world. You know what I mean?
Hey.
You put a little drizzle on it. You know what I mean? I got no problem.
Yeah, you put a championship on that, I'll eat crow all day.
I got no problem. I'm trying to kind of just take it all in.
Yeah.
I don't want to be disappointed.
Well, okay, so
I don't want to be.
yeah, and I get that. I have a fear that go the opposite way, but
Well, I just think, they're going to be a good baseball team, but you got to play the games.
Right.
You got to play them out. You got to play hard. You
Right.
got to get dirty.
yeah,
You got to get dirty. You got to run the bases. You got to steal bags.
you have to score runs.
You have to score runs.
You can't. I don't care. You can have 5 aces that are going to pitch their asses off. You don't score runs, you're going to lose 1-0.
Sure.
And how many times have we been in that situation? So this is the first year since 2011 that I'm actually really excited for Phillies baseball. So
It makes my heart feel good that you're excited for something. For something. I'm here I am. It's the end of the hockey season. My Fly Guys are out of the playoffs.
yeah, what happened to them?
Well, I mean, they had a hole. They had a hole so deep that.
But they were doing good.
But they were.
And
But
then-
but no, I mean, you didn't get the help from the other teams.
Right.
They had to lose. You had to jump over 2-3 teams to get there.
You're right, Joe.
So, hey, I appreciate the season. I appreciate what they did coming back from where they were, with all the all the bad that went on in that team for, the first part of the season. And,
Right.
We finally got, do we not have a goaltender for the future? Do we not have a goaltender?
He's the present and the future.
Is he the real deal?
Absolutely.
So we now have the goalie and the number one mascot in all of the land. What more can you ask for
More wins.
on that note? No, it hurts me because I love the game of hockey.
Right.
I just, when the black and orange are not in the playoffs, it hurts.
I know.
It hurts. But there's got to be change, and there will be change.
Yeah.
They got money to spend. They got players to trade.
But think about
we need to get back.
think about where they ended up from where they were.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
they came from a total demise.
100%.
So, I mean, you knew they weren't going to make the playoffs this year.
It was a long shot. They were there. They were there, but like I said, they ran into they had to play Washington a couple of times, recently, and they're the Stanley Cup champs.
Yeah.
They're good for a reason.
Yep.
That Ovi guy's pretty damn good. But you know what I take away from this season, and a lot of it goes back to football. When you beat the Cowboys,
Life is good.
what did the Flyers do to the Penguins?
Beat them. I'll take it.
You know what I mean?
I'll take it.
It just makes me feel good that that we were able to, take care of the Penguins the last couple of games. And we're not that far away.
Right.
As much as everybody wants to rip the team and rip this guy and rip that guy,
They came back from so much this year. And I give them props for that.
I give them a lot of props. I give them they played hard, with a lot of heart and not just Carter Hart.
Right.
You know what I mean? They were down and buried, and they came up out of the ashes strong. And I feel good about that. I feel good that they played as a team. I don't feel good that Wayne Simmons has made the playoffs in Nashville now. But you know what? Nothing would make me feel good to see Wayne Simmons win a Stanley Cup with Nashville.
Why not?
And Peter Laviolette,
Right.
the old coach, who also got fired.
Right.
If they'd have hung on to him, who knows? Who knows? But kudos to the Fly guys. I think they got I want to say 8 games left,
Okay.
maybe 6. I'm not. I have it in my notes, but I'm not allowed to look at my phone. I think the Sixers have 8. I think the Flyers may have 6.
Okay.
I'm already looking forward to next year.
Isn't that Philly's motto?
Yeah, but this is, I feel good about this. I feel good about the way they came from where they were and to where they are, and they have a lot to look forward to, and
Right.
we do as well as fans.
Right.
We've got our goaltender. I'm not sure what the GM's going to do with the coach. I
Right.
think he deserves to be back.
Okay.
I think he did a good job. I would like to see him back. I know there's a lot of people out there that are going to say, they want Coach Quinville.
Who
they
who
opened
they wanted in the
they
first
opened
place.
the season against Chicago
Do they really?
over in where? I know I'll butcher up this Prague over in Russia.
Prague.
Thank you. I told you I'll butcher it.
So they're doing the overseas thing too.
Yep.
God.
Yep. So I mean,
Right. So
it's
we got about
5 minutes
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any fan mail? I know we probably overlooked a lot tonight, didn't we?
No, I got most of them. I've been answering them.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, Joe, you're right. It's definitely going in the right direction.
The Flyers team.
Yeah, they're
Absolutely.
definitely going in the right
this
direction.
This kid is the real deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even in the losses, the losses, to Washington, he's played strong.
Yeah.
He's played strong. I would love to see. I think the defense. If you gave me one move, I need a Chris Pronger type defenseman to mold all these young guys.
Okay.
On defense. If I could get Chris Terry and Chris Pronger,
Right.
God forbid, shoot me. Chris Pronger back
Right.
for 1 year.
As a coach.
No, as a player.
As a player.
As a player.
All right.
To work with these young guys, to be there, You know, I think that would be the solid that they need.
Okay.
And they need a sniper. They need a goal scorer. They need somebody that can, that can drop 40.
So who do you have in mind for that?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I really don't have a name. I think it's. I know the name. Gosh, there's a couple names out there. Skinner, is one, but I don't know if he fits if he fits the mold. Maybe, maybe he does.
Eric Harrison.
Eric Carlson. Carlson, is he available? I don't know that he's available.
Carlson, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
It
he
looked
was.
like an
He
eye.
was recently traded. I don't know if he's a free agent, man. I'd be all in.
Okay, I
I'd
have
be
to
all
answer
in.
a very important question. Joe, I did not. I've been sick since before I left to come home. Ryan, sorry, I left one. I left one of the cigars for Larry. I don't know if he sent you a message, but he said he thoroughly enjoyed it. Mine are still sitting at home in that very beautiful case that you gave me. And as soon as I am able to breathe, okay, then I'll probably sit out on my front deck and front porch and have a cigar. And I'll let you know exactly how I like them. But yeah, that was that. As you see, the beard's coming in.
I see that. I just figured you felt like crap and you didn't feel like shaving.
Nah, I don't know.
Well,
see.
just for shits and giggles,
Yeah.
we've instituted the Yankees rule.
Yeah.
There's no facial hair on the show.
Okay, so you're gonna be doing the show by yourself then.
Yeah, but how long's that going to last?
This?
Yeah,
It depends.
yeah.
It depends. Most I've let it grow was 2 months,
Okay.
and it was like down to here.
I don't remember that look, but okay.
So
Yeah, so, I mean, it's, we're back.
we are back, and I think we should mention again the big event that happened while we were down.
Yeah,
the
so
biggest,
probably, yeah.
the biggest event
Yeah.
that happened
Yeah.
while we were down there.
So just in case anybody hasn't seen
you
Facebook.
don't get to vote whether the beard comes off or not. By the way,
Who was that?
my mom.
It's been all over Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, but
News,
but,
world news tonight,
it's
Sports Center.
it's big news. It's big
It is.
time.
It's huge.
So Lauren and Anthony have gotten engaged. They got engaged in Florida, which I thought was kudos to Anthony. Well-known nickname Pigs, Tony, AP, Anthony. He's got more names than anybody I know. But yeah, he proposed, and I'm happy for the two of them.
The women.
And yeah, so that
That's
happened.
awesome.
That happened.
He does know that we've been waiting for this for 4 months.
I was hoping you wouldn't go there. But yeah, so the ring is beautiful. The smile, I think, is just, it's not coming off her face.
Why would it?
No, she's a happy little girl.
I think he might be rethinking things now that, he realizes that he's a Pittsburgh fan and a Philly fan.
It's okay. It's okay.
I know.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. He's the whole pirate thing. He's an old pirate fan. You know what I mean? The Clementes, the Stargills, the Sanguians.
Who wasn't a fan of that?
All those.
Who wasn't?
You can't be a fan of this current team because you don't know any of them.
And we have one of them.
You know what I mean? Well, Kutch was one of his guys. He loved him.
So
He loved him.
now he can be a Phillies fan.
Nah, that's not happening.
We'll
Work on that?
we'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
Okay.
And he's Italian, so he knows what that means.
Yeah, he is Italian.
So
isn't he?
you have another Italian coming into your family.
Yeah, you're working your way off the shelf. Yep.
So that's going to be good.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like
so, I don't know. I'm I'm not sure of any particulars. When I hear something, I'll say something. You know what I mean? Right now, it's they're still celebrating, and
that. They have time.
they got plenty of time.
They have time.
It's not going to be any time soon because baseball season opens up for him in a couple of weeks.
That's true. So he's
You know
going
what
to
I
be
mean?
busy.
So he's going to be one busy little guy.
And we have a little bit of other news
Okay.
from Max.
Max.
My-
Max took big.
Took a little step today. He's what, 11 months? Will be 11 months in April.
And,
My
and
niece.
for the new people, tell everyone who Max is.
Okay, Max is my grand nephew. My niece Nicole. It's her and Kevin's little boy. He'll be 11 months on April 11th. And she sent out a text today that he took his first step. Of course, it was a step and then he fell. But
It's a step in the right
and
direction.
the way he's going, she's not gonna have any minute to herself. Tom says we can have a sit down with Anthony. So yeah, she's expecting again in July. So she's gonna have one running around, and if he runs around any way that he like he crawls, she's in trouble because he crawls like a son of a bitch. You let him go for a second, he's in the other room. So,
Do we have a future MVP? I mean, can we pick a sport? Is he gonna, what do you think? Left-handed? What do you?
You know what? I don't know yet, but I'm gonna guess either basketball. If I know Kevin, basketball.
Is he a basketball guy?
I think he's a basketball guy. Yeah. It could be any sport.
Okay.
You've seen Kev,
Right.
so
Play them all.
why not play them all? See which one.
Play them all. Play them all.
See, Tom gets it. Playoff beard. Starting the playoffs early.
It's 7:30, folks.
It's 7:30, so we're gonna call it a night. We are back. He's Carl. I'm not. And
I have no facial hair. We will see you next week.
Next week, next Wednesday,
Right here.
here.
Yes, sir.
See you. All right. See you guys. Oh.